glad you're watching Good Things Utah on this Friday because we are bringing a taste of Seattle pastries right here to Utah. Joining me now in this sponsored interview is Olga Sagan. She is the owner to talk about a chance to get everything you see here that smells delicious at a pop-up that's coming up next weekend.
Yes.
Welcome to Utah.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Tell us about Piroshkys. This has been there in Seattle for about 30 years?
Over 30 years now, yeah. We've been in a historic Pike Place Market for almost 32 years right now. And we create those piroshkis, which are handheld pies, so they're like sandwiches. So it's easy on the go food, it's easy breakfast, lunch, dinner. I think you can eat it while skiing. You know, we should try that.
Which is perfect for Utah.
I think so, yeah, absolutely. And it's a great breakfast selection like bacon, hash brown, egg and cheese. We have great things for lunch like our smoked salmon.
Yeah, let's talk about some things that you brought. You said this is your most popular item. Why?
It is. Let me cut this up for you right here. It's a smoked salmon piroshki. It's a smoked salmon pate. So Northwest, we're famous for our fish, and Pike Place Market is a fish market. So we took some of our Northwest smoked salmon and we mixed it up.
So soft, and even just picking it up.
It looks like a little fish.
It does. It looks like a fish.
Are you ready to try? Are you a salmon person?
I'm a salmon person.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Yes, I am. Oh, Olga.
Right? It's good.
But the dough.
The dough is
so
incredible.
flaky and soft.
What's amazing about this dough is you can throw it in the freezer and it can be there for a couple months. Pull it out, warm it up 5 minutes. You have fresh baked food on your table. We have our beef and cheese here. We have our cheddar cheese, green onion, garlic.
Okay, we have to talk about this for a second because earlier you said to me, I want you to look at the layers and think about the artistry it takes to put something like this together.
Absolutely, yeah. We have an incredible crew of people that make everything by hand. And this is our sweet ones, chocolate cream hazelnut.
Okay, so we did savory.
We did savory.
What do you have when it comes to sweet?
I think here we have chocolate cream hazelnut and our Moscow roll, which is Bavarian cream mixed with cream of wheat. Are you more of a chocolate or vanilla person?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Okay, let's try this one then.
Okay.
We're gonna use a salmon knife, so give it a little bit of a break.
If I taste a little salmon with my vanilla, I don't mind.
There you go.
Is this a different dough?
It's a different dough, yeah. We used about 4 or 5 different kinds of dough in the different piroshkis. For example, our seasonal one right now is a chicken pot pie, and we use puff pastry dough, and it is one of most incredible piroshkis we have.
That is melt in your mouth delicious.
Isn't it? And
wow.
It's you can't compare it to anything. The texture is different, right? And do you know that there is cream of wheat in there as well?
Is there really?
Yeah, so it's perfectly healthy breakfast for you right
family
there.
recipes there in Seattle. Tell us what you're doing in Utah and how we can try your piroshkis.
Yeah, we are in Salt Fire Brewing next weekend on the 17th, and we are doing pre-order. So you can place your order before Valentine's Day, before the 14th. We get those huge boxes of pre-orders. We throw it on the plane, air cargo it, and come see you in Utah here.
So if you're thinking, I don't live in Seattle, it doesn't matter. You could get this right here in Utah. Again, the order cutoff is coming up the day after Valentine's Day. So you do need to pre-order, and then it comes straight to you.
Straight to you at the brewery.
At the brewery. So make sure you order by the 14th, and then that event is coming up next weekend.
On the 17th.
What will happen at the 17th?
On the 17th, one of our amazing employees will bring hundreds of boxes of the piroshkis, and we're gonna have a little pop-up, little bit of a community gathering, drinking some beer, and hopefully eating some piroshkis.
And so you can taste test, just like I did, and I promise you will fall in love. What's the thought behind, let's do a pop-up and bring what we do in Seattle to another state?
The thought behind was COVID. I think COVID really kind of, threw us a curveball. So we had so many customers that love us all over the country. So we started to travel, and we travel to 30 cities a month, from Florida to Utah to Alaska, and we bring our piroshkis on the belly of the plane and meet our customers all over the country.
And what do customers say? Why do they love it so much?
It's different for different people. It's different. Someone has memories, maybe grandpa or grandma, and it's a really good hearty food. Someone is willing to experiment and try. People get tired of their old sandwiches, so why not try beef and cheese instead, or bacon, hash brown, egg and cheese? So it's really something different. It's something from Pacific Northwest, and it's handmade, and it's really made with love, and you can feel it. Did you feel a little bit of love?
Oh, you can feel it. I feel the love in the kitchen today, and I'm sure it's a process, like you said, an art to put together everything you see here.
Yes.
All right, let's cut into this one as we go. What is it?
You're gonna go for this one.
Yes.
It's Yuli's jalapeno. Okay, it's gonna have a little bit of a bite.
Okay. And you gave me a big bite.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's not a little bit of a bite. Yeah, maybe cut
smaller
like a
bite?
tiny, just a little bit smaller. Although I am going to have Saray take it away.
Okay,
abc4.com/GTU. Don't forget to try Piroshkys.
Yes.
They're so delicious, Olga.
Thank
you for
you.
bringing them from
Enjoy.
Seattle to our set here on GTU, and that event again happening on the 17th. Okay, Saray, now I have a little smaller of a bite.
Okay.
So I'm going to take it while you take it away, but thank you so much.
I know how you like the spice. Okay, now let's turn to buying and selling homes. Here is the latest